What's happening, guys? Gemma here and back again for another video. Happy Saturday. It is a beautiful day. I need to get this edited and get out there, so I hope you guys are having an awesome Saturday too. Now I'm going to show you some changes to the games room. It's not really a tour, but I'm going to do just any changes I make. I want to keep you guys updated, but definitely check out my Instagram right here if you guys want more pictures throughout the week, as there'll be more intricate parts of this on my Instagram. Now I'm very close to 15k, so I want to say a massive thank you to all of the recent subscribers, and if you're not subscribed, guys, push me towards that 15k. Really makes me buzz when I see the channel grow, and it just motivates me to put out more awesome content. And as ever, there are loads planned with an upcoming trip to the States, retro game hunts in the States coming up, so keep an eye out for that, guys. But thank you. Just wanted to kind of lay that down now. Thank you so much. So watch all of this video, take a look at some of the shelf changes, particularly the cubes. Because I'm out of space, I've had no choice but to get things off the floor onto the shelves in the best and most organised way possible. So I wanted to show you guys today. Let's do it, guys. Let's go. So just a very quick panoramic before we dive into this in a little bit more depth. You'll notice some changes with the cubes there. I'm going to show you the other side of the room, and then, like I say, we'll take a little bit more in-depth look at what I've done to the shelves. And then you guys can see on this side, again, just a quick look for those of you that are new to my channel, super new. Definitely need to move my bar top, that is a real issue. And then the streaming setup right here. I've got a video uploading to Facebook right now. Go and check it out if you guys haven't followed me on Facebook. But that's just a little overview of the room. I want to show you some changes, guys, because it's been driving me insane. Okay, let's start off with this shelf. This is the most common shelf you guys see, kind of, I guess, as a background to my channel. You'll notice straight off the bat that I've moved all of my Super Nintendo games around. So there's a ton of NTSC, boxed PAL on the top there. I've completely moved the unboxed to a different side of the room, so I'm going to give you guys a bit more of a closer look at things. So I'm really happy with this. I've always hated putting games on the top in this negative space up here. Unfortunately, I have had to do that, as you guys can see, with Biker Mice from Mars and Donkey Kong Country, but that's just a minor problem. It wasn't anywhere near as bad as it was actually getting. What was actually here was an N64 games, which I've all moved down, and I moved my unboxed SNES games to a different side of the room to make space for the N64 games that were right there. Speaking of, some of these are PAL. Anything with a green spine, I believe, is NTSC. And again, additional pictures of everything on my collection, pretty much everything, is on my Instagram. I just love Instagram so much. I'm going to plug Instagram a ton. Go and give me a follow. So that's a little bit of that shelf there. Nothing much has changed up here. Nothing much has changed at all. If you want to know what's in these, this blue kind of flat longish box there, I will post that on Instagram later as well. Super cool stuff. My friend got it from a SEGA rep back in the day. So let me take you guys down a little bit more to the NES games and a few more N64 boxed titles there. These plastic cases, by the way, look like this. Really awesome. If you can still find them, I highly recommend you get some. They're just super damn cool. So my NES games, nothing much has changed, as you guys can see. I really like the order of having them kind of like twisted, you know, kind of flat like this and then standing. I think that's a really nice contrast. And then of course the unboxed ones, not massive on collecting NES games, but nonetheless. I kind of collect the staple titles for NES, and I guess it's the same with the Master System. So for the 8-bit stuff, it is just what I would typically play. Again, nothing much has changed, but a few things have moved around. My Super FAMICOM games have now dropped down as well. Kind of staple titles there. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. A fan of the channel sent me that, so thank you very much. And then dropping down even more. Again, nothing much has changed on this. It's just surplus PS2 games. I've got my 3DS's right here, which I will show you guys in the cool cases. Super damn cool cases. For those of you that follow my channel, you will know what 3DSs I have. I have the NES and the Luigi 3DS. GBA Collection ultra small. So again, nothing much has changed on these bottom shelves. It's mainly the top here with the Super Nintendo, which looks a hell of a lot better. Let me know what you guys think about these top two shelves. I'm super happy. But now I'm going to show you the cubes, which are probably the biggest change, as well as the kind of the other shelf. A couple of things still on the floor, as you guys can see, which I will show you as well. There's cool things in that PS1 bag at the back there. But this is my little eBay pile. I've got another couple of things to put on eBay, but if you guys want to message me and buy any of these, then just definitely give me a message on my Facebook group. But for now, I'm super stoked with the cubes. So what I've done is, so you guys can see, I've added some pixel piles in. Originally, I wanted to get the illumination, like have them illuminated, but I couldn't find any decent lights. I did check the ones in IKEA, which I have behind my PC, but it would have just made too much of a mess with wires and things. I just could not be bothered. There aren't pixel piles in every single cube, but these are new ones. Ryu, we've got cool Ryu right there. That is so damn cool. And Chun-Li. Jess bought me these for my birthday. It's my birthday this week, so thanks to Jess for that. And then we got Vault Boy on the GameCubes. And I've also moved, the Dreamcast was here, but I've moved my Xboxes up, and you're going to see why. I'm going to drop down right now. You'll notice that I've put my Dreamcast away. There are two boxed controllers all the way at the back there, as you guys can see, with a ton of games, double road, and unfortunately I'm missing boxes on this because when I bought that haul, the person decided they would take them out of the original cases, which really annoyed me. So there's Shenmue 2 in there, but I decided I had to do that because I had the Dreamcast stuff piling up on the floor, and then I moved a PlayStation 1, I think it's my PS1 Slim, and neatly packed away some Cube games again at the back, some PS2 games, and some gnarly PS1 stuff right here. Again, just pause it guys if you want to see anything extra. And then moving across again, I've just packed in Lilac Wars, and then a couple of N64 memory cards, which is pretty damn cool. And my PS1s, I just figured, will sit nicely there. No damage, both work, fabulous stuff. So I actually think, let's back up a little bit, the cubes look a ton better. It's about space management when you're a collector, and as some of you will know, as you have your own games rooms, you have to be very careful with the space that you have. I've also put this, the Arts and Artifacts book at the back as well, to match my sealed Hyrule Historia. So that's pretty damn cool. So let me know what you think of the cubes. We're going to keep going. Hope you guys are still with me. Got more changes to show you. So I'm sat on the floor now with my cool Pikachu slippers on, and this was really a major problem for me, this part of the games room. You may have noticed in some past videos that there were things just piling up to about this shelf here, right there. And that was my main kind of motivation to move some of the stuff. Now I need to find some space for these, but that's okay. That is absolutely fine. I'm just so happy that the floor space on this shelf is just so much clearer. There isn't actually much difference to the organisation of this shelf. I will show you further up the shelf. I'm just kind of sitting on the floor for now. But this is important to me because I'm a complete neat freak. I cannot stand things when they're out of place. I hate mess. So this for me is quite a big deal. So I'm super damn stoked. So this will look a lot clearer now on videos and things. Wicked, really happy. Now remember these Dreamcast games. My Dreamcast stuff with controllers used to be in here. Everything was in here, but now it is row upon row upon row of Super Nintendo games. Obviously you've got your PAL, and then a really small portion of NTSC games on the side here. I really like NTSC SNES games because they're so much cheaper than PAL. Like this Turtles in Time cost me $40, which at the time the exchange rate was probably a hell of a lot stronger than what it was now. I think I paid £25 equivalent. So that's not too bad at all. So I think this shelf with my retro gamers there, and some underneath here, I think this is a really nice shelf. I'll probably take a full picture of that later, and again whack it on Instagram. So I'm super stoked. It just freed up a ton more space for me, and I'm really happy I made these changes. Let me know if you guys have anything to organise in your games room, and how do you approach organising? What kind of things are important for you? Is it getting things off the floor like it was for me here and onto shelves, or do you not mind kind of having things all over the floor? Definitely let me know what your approaches are in the comment section. Okay, so if you saw this video right here, you would have seen that James gave me a ton of new Game Boy Advance games, and I just had to get them onto some shelves somehow. So I've moved around some of my Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color consoles to make some room. So you got the Game Boy Colors, a couple of Game Boy Colors over here. I've got one over here next to the PSP, and then obviously you've seen the yellow. And yeah, I think it's just kind of freed up all this space here for me to put them in. And that's a Game Boy Pocket. So GBA Collection isn't too bad at all. I do have a ton of unboxed games, and there's a previous video for stuff like that I just don't have space to put out. I have loads of Mega Drive games unboxed, loads of GBA, loads of original Game Boy unboxed, and it's just damn cool. Now I always show people this on videos if I'm over this side of the games room. I don't remember who it was, but they made this for me. TheGebs24 as Jill Valentine. Absolutely wicked. Love it. And just finally, before we conclude, on the top here, it makes me cringe, but nonetheless the Pixel Pal boxes are up and out of sight, so super damn stoked. Alright guys, I think we've seen enough. Streaming setup's looking pretty dapper. Let's take a look. Well, let's take a listen at some conclusions, guys, and let me know your thoughts below. There we go guys, I hope you enjoyed this little update video. Again, smash your thoughts in the comments below. I do read them. I apologise if I can't reply to everybody. There's loads of comments, but I do read them all. So thank you so much for all the support, and the grind to 15k will continue. Now, as ever, I've got a video planned for tomorrow, a little bit more work to do on that. There's no out and about stuff this weekend. I'm saving everything now for when I go to the States in an upcoming trip, but there'll be videos throughout the week as per my schedule, and some streams bolted on as well. So thank you guys. Hope you have a beautiful day. Please subscribe and share. My name is Gemma. Take care. See you soon.